So and I was saying my last statement was about how we got to be fathers. Like, it's a lot of our people looking for things outside of themselves, looking for a religion, looking for a gang, looking for what they need to be looking for is this free national government, so they can continue to find themselves without the pressures and the being pulled this way, that way. Oh, you got to pay $200 to get your reading done. No, know thyself. Look in the mirror and figure out what you want to be, because this government gonna make it happen and give you the opportunity to be who you want to be. We are truly free, and that's this government is the best type of religion. And all these other religions that black folks want to hang on to or click up with. These folks got governments. Nigeria got a strong government, and them folks, Nigeria is developed. It's like they doing things, and like you got these people. Guess what? When I first made a video with my Elekezo, guess who hit me? All these folks that I don't even know. These folks from Nigeria and all these different Babalawo. I'm a Babalawo. They think I'm a slave. I ain't responded to none of them. Because you know why? Because I know that you don't know me. You ain't nothing in my spiritual nature is open me to talk to y'all. And I can show y'all all the messages like, hi brother. They just trying to get at me. You know why? Because they think I'm a potential victim. And I'm not saying that to say, like, I don't know if they have ill intentions, but I'm telling you, I know myself well enough not to even speak to them, because number one, you can't help me in America. Number two, I love you. I got love for you. You so far away. Look, it's distant love, like, but don't call me out of the blue just because you see me with some elekes on and you think I'm a potential slave and I'm a potential person trying to look for something. I ain't looking for nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I seen the game being ran and everything from all these different religions, all the gang. I done seen folks in prison. They supposed to be blood. And I seen the big homies taken from the little homies. I done seen GDs flip on other GDs. Like, no, ain't no loyalty. I'm looking for loyalty, and I'm looking for those who gonna take the same allegiance and oath that I took. And they saying that I'm ready to live for you, but guess what? If need be, I'm ready to die for you. That's what type of vibe I'm on. So all of that, like, that's what we got to get to. And then, for example, I became a very sound person in etymology. Religion, right? Let's talk about it. I religiously wipe my butt. And if you don't wipe your butt, it ain't none of my business. I religiously wipe my behind every time. You dig what I'm saying? I'm using that term to say that we got to understand that, I religiously want to come to my meetings on Mondays and Wednesdays. I religiously hope that we come into Congress and make these laws every 2 weeks. That's my religion. I need to be sitting in my Congress every 2 weeks. And if I do it for 20 years, it has become my religion. That's how simple it is for me personally. And I speak like this so nobody else can come with their version of religion to enslave me. This is what my prophet prepared me for, that my own brother cannot put me in slavery. No, and with their ideologies, with their way, I know who my God is. I know who my family is now, and that's just what it is. And if everybody got a different way of living or how they wipe their butt, that ain't none of my business. But when you talk about being in this government, the business is the management of services and people, protection of life, liberty, and that's the real thing. Food, clothing, and shelter. All else is just a man's way of putting their cloak on things. The Prophet Noble Jew Ali prepared us to be able to see through these empty cars of Krishna. These empty cars of Krishna, meaning you can do all of these different rituals. You can like I said, I know killers in E5. I know folks who ain't got no love for nobody, and then when they get in trouble, they try to go get to the rituals and get their butt out of trouble. You feel what I'm saying? And then I seen folks pay for it too. So it's like, I know how serious it is. So my thing is, this is my church. USAR is my church. Government is my religion, and love is my only currency. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what true value is. I'm able, through the lessons of the prophet, I know what's valuable to me, or what's valuable in real life. So that's why I was able to take what Cannon Bay say, even though he'll say I challenged him, I was just weighing it up on my personal scale. That was my religion. I was taking what Cannon Bay said, weigh it up privately, read, study privately. I took it in self. When I proved to myself, not to Cannon Bay, not to nobody else, when I proved to myself that Cannon Bay was right, that the international law is right, that he's supporting my prophet, that he is supporting me, Cannon Bay is supporting me. I just couldn't see it yet. I had to find myself in his words. I had to find myself in my prophet. So now that everything lining up, it's like I don't feel like I'm following Cannon Bay. That's another thing these other boys got to understand. If they know themselves, they'll be able to lead themselves and be a follower as a leader. So I follow Cannon Bay, but I am a leader. And so that's where it is, knowing thyself in the lesson. This is why the prophet prepared us. He put all this stuff in that little thin book. He said a lot of one-liners. He gave us a way to look at religion without all of the enslavement. He said, I'm giving you the keys to free yourself. And this is the Masons of the East or the Muslims of the East haven't shared these keys with the West until now, to the great hand of God, until the Orishas, whatever you want to call it. The Orishas let them keys go. And now we have them, and it's time for us to be those angels. It's time for us to be the men. It's time for us to be the fathers. It's time for us to be the gods on this planet, the lawgivers, the governors, the L's and the Bays. Y'all hear me? Say amen. Peace. Y'all hear me?
Islam, God. Islam.